All right, so we're back here at the dashboard, and the last video I showed you how to deal with posts and create posts in a very basic manner. The more you create posts, the easier it gets, the more complex you can make it, all right? Literally on the internet, most anything is possible. It's just a matter of your experience and how much time you want to put in and plugins and all that other stuff. So the next thing I want to share with you is that since we went into blog posts, people, depending on your settings, you may have comments. So comments over here in the left-hand column. Now, we have these set up where on a post, see view post, we can see where these are at in response to, and these were all submitted recently. So we're going to go to the view post. I'm going to show you what this post looks like. And if you remember, there's a PDF, so people will click the PDF, and this is what they're going to get. So people are reading it, and then they are submitting comments. And what we've got here is we've got people who've submitted comments, but we have to approve, edit, spam, trash, reply. Now, it sounds like to me these are actual people who we might know, but before we approve this stuff, it's always good to make sure. For example, this comment is made by Porno. So just a thought, or this one is by Erotic. So this means that somebody's found this website. I would not approve any of these, even though they seem to be decent comments, unless I know them, because I know the traffic on this site is extremely small. But the reason we typically either set up where you have to approve comments before they get posted or not is because if you don't, you end up getting a list of spam comments, right? And you need to probably have a moderator on there. So with that, I will leave it up to you. But the way you can either bulk delete them, unapprove, approve, mark as spam, trash, and then hit apply. You can adjust by comments or comment types. There are different types of comments. So when you start getting into whether you're going to approve, deny, all that stuff, you'll get various, you can search for mine, pending, approved, spam, etc. Mine would be like if you respond to a comment, totally up to you. The biggest challenge with comments on a personal website is that you have to moderate. The more comments you have on there, that's okay, but you end to get junk. You end up getting a lot of junk, a lot of spam, a lot of people commenting on things. So with that, keep track of this. Typically, we don't allow comments early on the website until we have somebody moderating a site 24/7, because it will take a significant amount of time to moderate once you open up the floodgates. And a lot of it ends up just being junk. So take some time. Comments are important. But if you want comments, a lot of times we suggest people, hey, go let people comment on your stuff on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Twitter. Let that be where the conversation happens, because then you're not having to manage spam or potentially malware or people hacking your site. Because typically what happens often is comments like this are the initial poking point of people. Once they get approved, they know that, hey, potentially this is a weak site and we should go hack it. So for now, I would recommend you don't approve these, but totally up to you. And if you're watching this and you're considering adding comments, there's a number of reasons why you might want to or might not want to. You can adjust it based on post. That's a good way to do it if you're trying to create conversation. But again, suggesting if it's just you, do it all on the other social platforms. With that, we'll see you on the next one where I go through forms and submissions and how that stuff all works.